to the beginning. We all come to a story with hopes and expectations, looking for an answer. Sometimes it would be better to live with that hope without ever knowing the full story.
Va a ser algo que van a disfrutar mucho, Miklos. Una chulada de juego.
In a horror story, there are only victims and monsters. And the trick is not to end up as either. But trapped by the genre, we are all ripped to pieces along the way. This is not the story I hoped it would be. This is not the ending I wanted. This story will eat us alive.
Neta que cómo se desarrolla este. Léelo lo que dice.
And monsters wear many faces.
Esto es Alan Wake 2. Ya este es el gameplay, jóvenes. El primero sí lo terminé en streaming. No, creo que no. Creo que no. Espero que aparecían los gráficos como los aprecio yo. Pero este es el gameplay. Prepárense porque lo que se viene está fuerte. Está fuerte. Te escucho. Cuidado, cuidado. Pinches gráficos preciosos, hijo de tu puta madre. Hija de tu pinche madre, yo pensaba que iba a estar preparado. Apágalo. Apágalo. Fuck. Fuck, fuck. ¿Me están disparando, ah? Ah. Ay, güey. Y así inicia Alan Wake 2. Película de terror, no mames. Pinche precioso a la verga, me despeino los pelos de los huevos, hijo de su puta madre.
Hey, kiddo. How are you?
I'm good, Mom. How are you?
This trip might take a little longer than I thought. I'm sorry I've been gone so much lately, Logan.
Oh my god, Mom, it's not your fault people get all murdery. What happened?
Just work stuff.
Right. Well, Dad and I are just watching the latest episode of Night Springs here. Mom, it's so good.
No spoilers. I'll let you get back to the show. You were supposed to wait and watch with me. I love you both.
Vamos a ver el
This is
stream,
what happens when you go on work trips, Mom. Love you too. And say hi to Casey. Tell him to stop brooding so much.
Logan? I will. Bye, kiddo. Logan thinks you should try cheering up.
Snarky kid. Wonder where she gets that from.
It can't be a coincidence that another body turns up just as we arrive in town. Feels like the killer's leaving us a message.
¿Qué te pareció el intro,
Glad you're
Nicholas?
on this case with me, Anderson. It's right up your alley. You should take lead. Think of me as the backup.
Okay. Any words of advice?
Nothing that would cheer anyone up. Here we are. Cauldron Lake.
Time to get to work.
Juegazo, debemos admitir que es emocionante la cantidad de terror que maneja.
There's the car, so where's the deputy?
Eaten by a bear? I'll check out that map.
¿Se miran los subtítulos? ¿Se miran bien?
Worth memorizing before we get swallowed up by the trees.
Casi se ve mejor. ¿Puedo poner el personaje de frente? No, no.
I should take a look at that map.
Observación. Ay, güey, el menú está bien perro. ¿Cómo sacar la lámpara? ¿Cómo sacar la lámpara? Ok, círculo. Círculo sacas la lámpara. ¿Cómo la prendes? Bueno, no la puedo prender todavía. What the fuck, qué chingón se ve, hijo de su puta. Observación. Cauldron Lake, estamos aquí en la orillita.
I think I hear someone. Could be our deputy.
¿Se alcanzan a ver los subtítulos bien o los subo más, los hago más grandes? Cauldron Lake. ALAN WAKE.
The Federal Bureau of Control? That's a new one. Toxic volcanic gas, huh?
The FBC is an obscure branch. It only shows up for unusual cases.
Well, what's so unusual about volcanic gas?
Beats me.
Locked. They really don't want people coming in here.
Veo documentos. ¿Quién sean? Ah, bueno. Por aquí llegamos.
This can't be the right way.
Hey, over here. Hey there. Agent Casey, right? Sheriff Breaker said you'd be coming by to take over the case.
You're half right. Anderson?
Saga Anderson. I'll be leading this case. Seems you already know my partner, Alex Casey.
Shoot. Sorry about that, ma'am. I'm Deputy Mulligan. I just figured that, you know, that,
Those damn feds gonna show up, Mulligan.
Federal agent's right here, Thornton. My partner, Thornton, down at the crime scene. He's not what you call the sharpest axe in the shed.
Right here? What do you mean? Are they with you? Oh, shit! They didn't hear me, did they?
Were there any witnesses?
Yeah, a couple out-of-towners. I wonder what they were doing sneaking around the woods at night.
Mention the city folk. It's pretty suspicious.
Not that we have anything against city folk, right, Thornton? But don't worry. Sheriff Breaker took them back to town a while ago.
What can you tell us about the crime scene?
Tell them about the heart.
was getting to that, Thornton. Well, we reckon there are some organs that are currently outside the victim's person when they should be, well, you know, inside.
I want to see the body. How do we get there?
Oh, sure, that's real simple. Just through the hole in the fence, down the hill towards the lake, around the old convenience store. You can't miss it. Everything's been closed since the area was fenced off. The store, the campground, all of it.
Hey, Mulligan, tell him I'm here, waiting. I'll show him around.
They got it, Thornton.
Before we get to the crime scene, there's time to review the facts of the case so far. Make sure I'm seeing the clues clearly. The Mind Place. My version of the Mind Palace technique. To sift through clues and work the case. Building the Mind Place again for each case. Using each field office as a model in my head. The facts are on the board.
Eso está bien perra. My Mind Place, que se llama. Y se mete en su mente y ella planea todo. Y hace todo para que cuadren las cosas en su cabeza. Y así resuelve los acertijos como detective.
Everything we know about the previous murders. Worth taking another look.
Asesinatos de Guardado Lake. Confidencial. ¿Qué hay en confidencial? ¿What? Bueno, neta. Ok. Asesinato. Hubo una serie de asesinatos cerca de la localidad de Brick Falls. La investigación de las conexiones ayuda a encontrar al asesino. Eso es del Alan Wake. Dice víctimas. Todas las víctimas desaparecieron en 2010. No hay otro. Ajá, 2010. Alan Wake. Ok, ya sabía yo. ¿Qué es especial? No te puede comer, Ted Lane. Dentista, heridas punzantes, hinchazón, hemotatas en las muñecas. Wendy Davis, maestra, cadáver hinchado, herida grande en el tórax. ¿Qué dice? Hinches archivos ya van a estar todos poseídos y volarán. No, es en la mente. Percy Wolf, comerciante, hematomas, corazón extraído, tatuajes extraños. Ese es el que vimos. Ese es el que vimos en el intro. Método de asesinato, diferencia sutil en los asesinatos, la hinchazón es el único punto en común en los cadáveres, pero no la causa de muerte, traumatismo torácico. Exposición al agua post-mortem. O sea, hematomas en las muñecas y en las piernas. Cuchillo profundo en el tórax, falta el órgano principal, todos los cuerpos estaban hinchados porque estaban en el agua. A ver, perfil de asesino, toques post-mortem del cadáver. Los objetivos del asesino tienen rasgos comunes distinguibles. Traumatismo torácico con técnicas parecidas a las de cacería de animales. Okay.
I see you're already hard at work, Anderson. Close to cracking it?
We're just getting started. Let's head down the hill to the crime scene.
Qué loco, meterse en Mind Place.
Nature. Gives
No,
me a
pausa el
headache.
juego.
There's too much sky.
Hey, Casey. You putting me in charge. Why now?
Look, Anderson, you're a better detective than I am. You've cracked cases that had the rest of us baffled. I don't want to slow you down.
Are you thinking of retiring? You know what happens to cops who say this is their last case.
Real funny, Anderson.
Los distintos. Los enviando, parece ser Alan Wake 1, ¿no?
Stairs are out. You okay to jump down?
I'm not that old.
Es como recuerda la escalera del Alan Wake 1. Esa es la escalera del Alan Wake. What the fuck, qué diferente se ve, ¿no?
I think I saw something. It'll only take a minute.
I'll wait here.
Mira lo que hay ahí. Cuenta de todo.
Did you get lost, Anderson?
Not a bad place to get murdered.
If getting back to nature is your thing.
Damn. Should have brought an umbrella.
I like the rain. The only thing around here that feels like home.
You think the local law had the sense to put up a tarp?
If they did, next coffee's on me.
No mames.
I'll look around. See you in a bit.
Take your time.
Can't go any further. Water's too deep.
De aquí salí en el inicio. A ver, que aquí vi una luz. que la lámpara de la luz haya más. Pues esto está en perfecto estado para ser alguien que vivía. ¿Qué es esto? ¿Qué de baterías? ¿Una hielera? ¿Lleva baterías una hielera?
Is that a kid's lunchbox?
Aquí es donde vieron al batillo aquel. Tiene que ser. Dios, que le falta un pecho. Se siente una energía extraña ahí. Ya veremos, intento. Que ya nos damos cuenta que no podemos brincar. Tampoco podemos brincar. Y agacharnos, creo que tampoco.
Deputy Thornton, I take it.
That's me, at your service, ready to get this case solved. Now the body's behind the store. Come on, I'll show you.
Good to see you still in one piece, Anderson. Forest can be a dangerous place.
So, FBI, huh? That's so cool. Hunting down psycho serial killers and shootouts with the mob.
You forgot the UFO cover-ups.
What? Those are real? You guys heard?
Ah, güey. La guitarra. ¿Escuchaste los sonidos que hace la naturaleza? O no sé si la naturaleza, pero se escuchan sonidos siniestros de repente. Y ya, eso es lo que está. Está bien grande todo esto.
Now, this is the scene of the crime. We found him on the table. And we didn't touch nothing, you know, procedures and stuff.
Thanks, Deputy.
No tarp. You owe me a coffee.
Okay, let's start by examining our guest of honor. Does this fit the MO of the previous murders? Step 1. Examine the corpse.
Ah, güey. Verga.
Body is positioned on the table. Ritualistic. Another body turns up just as we arrive in town. Coincidence? The killer left the heart right next to the body. Bruising on the wrist from the cargo straps holding him down.
Ya viene horrible eso.
Incised stab wound. Chest cut open. Heart removed.
Madre que es. Se va a levantar. Pero si no es de zombies, Niklas.
Doesn't make sense. Heart removed from chest, strapped by the wrists. Definitely matches the previous murders. But this time the heart and the straps were left behind. More clues to work with. This makes 4 murders that we know about. Who is our victim? Who killed him? Need to find more clues. Large amount of blood on the table. The victim died here. Multiple people were here. Multiple killers?
Ya lo voy entendiendo esto.
Boot prints, indicating multiple killers. Quite the party. Did they plan for the murder to happen here? Someone was drinking beer. They spent time here, waiting. Someone left in a hurry. Knocked the tripod over. Was it for a camera? Any idea who the victim is?
Oh, I sure do. His name is Nightingale. He was FBI. He came to town about 13 years ago. Now, I haven't heard a word about him since. Well, until now.
Nightingale? Robert Nightingale?
Oh, yes. You probably knew him. Brothers in arms. Oh, and sisters.
Machistas.
So you knew our victim?
Well, I didn't recognize him in his current state. But yeah, I ran into him a few times at Quantico. Never worked any cases together. After his partner got killed in the field, he went off the deep end. Got the boot pretty quick after that.
Nightingale went missing 13 years ago. 2010.
The same as all the other victims.
Certainly fits the pattern. Makes me wonder what was going on that year.
Probably something this town wants to forget.
So what happened to Nightingale after the Bureau let him go?
I only know the rumors. Depression led to booze, booze led to paranoia. He got some wild ideas in his head, chased ghosts until he fell off the map. Guess he ended up here.
I bet there's more to that story.
But no happy ending.
Okay.
Robert Nightingale, ex-FBI, came to Bright Falls 13 years ago.
Qué chingón está esto. Las pistas.
They
que se
planned for the
necesitan.
murder to happen here, passing the time with equipment ready. They were waiting for him. But why Nightingale? He's been missing for 13 years. Why here? Why now? Profiling. Get into the subject's head. See what they saw. Feel what they felt. Use whatever I know about them to guide my intuition to a revelation. Piece it together.
Agradezco pistas contra las propiedades de personas de interés. Ah, qué pedo.
Agent Nightingale has been MIA for 13 years. How did he end up here?
A la verga. Se cometió,
Out from the
cabrón.
lake that's not a lake. It's dark. He was there too. You are not allowed in the lake until he says otherwise.
Robert Nightingale came from the lake. before his murder. Nightingale was chosen as the victim. Why?
Find the switch. It goes click. Lights are off.
Tranquilo, mi clase, y no pasa nada feo.
Somebody's home.
This wasn't some random act of violence. This was a ritual. And Nightingale a component. They didn't see him as a person. More like a container for something. The lake is connected to Nightingale somehow. Casey, let's take a look down by the lake. Lead the way.
Sounds good. This way, right?
Right.
Well, okay. Well, I'll just wait here.
Y ya hablar con entes está feo.
I want to walk around for a minute.
You know where to find me.
Esta morra tiene algo, no sé. No hemos pasado ni cuánto tiempo llevamos en stream. ¿Cuánto tiempo llevamos en stream? A ver, el play me dice. Llevamos 40 minutos y ya me cayó bien el personaje.
Hello, this is Agent Anderson and Agent Casey, FBI. We'd like to come in and ask a few questions pertaining to an investigation.
What the fuck?
Nice talking to you, too.
What the fucking fuck? No mames. ¿Cómo me lo esperaba eso?
An Alex Casey movie lunchbox. Casey hates the endless jokes about coincidentally having the same name as a fake detective. He hates those cheesy crime books, but he really hates the movies.
Pues, más balas o what the fuck, pues mejor el personaje con partes de manuscritos de Alan. Encerrado, no sé.
Welcome back, Anderson.
Porque eso es muy temático.
I didn't know trees got that big. Gives me the creeps.
You need to get out more. It is kind of creepy, though. There's a piece of paper on the ground. Tracks. Barefoot. Nightingales? They come out from under the boulder. A page full of text on one side. Not a printout. Written with a typewriter. Old school. Lines scratched out and edits added with a pen.
Like a manuscript. Page of a story. Killer left a message.
Bueno, mira que es casi disfruté el juego. Buenas noches, Víctor. Muchas gracias por habernos acompañado, Juan.
The text is about
Descansa.
us. The victim was one of their own. FBI Special Agent Robert Nightingale. And then there was the page they found. The first step down into terrifying depths.
Reading
the
the words. These words felt like a message.
Felt like a message.
Someone knew they were here. Someone playing a game with them. An invitation. How could they not accept?
Even if they knew it would end up hurting them. Someone's been watching us.
Playing a sick game with us.
You were right. This is right up my alley. Nightingale came this way. Either he dropped this page, or the killers left it for us. I should profile Nightingale about this page. We found a page in the woods. A story about these events. What is Nightingale's role in this?
I carry his words close to my chest now. Inside, the awful truth. You must dig it out.
Something was put inside him. In his chest. I must find out what.
The victim was one of their own. FBI Special Agent Robert Nightingale, gone missing here 13 years ago. Now he had suddenly turned up, only to be murdered in a brutal ritual on the...
I think he came from the lake. But his tracks make no sense. Found all I can here. Time to properly examine the body. See what I can find inside. Finding a Casey movie lunchbox out here can't be a coincidence. Another message? This mug always cheers me up. Mom may be gone, but whenever I read this, I feel like she's miss you, kiddo. I'll be home soon. If only the rest of the Bureau knew what a softie Casey is. Casey, I think something's been put inside Nightingale's body. Let's tell the deputies to get the body to the town morgue.
Okay.
Whoever wrote that, a witch with no heart. A strange echo of Al murder. I'm gonna go check something out. Be right back.
Got it.
Did you know this entire area is inside a caldera? This whole thing used to be an active volcano. Imagine the force it took to carve this crater out of the earth. Calderas are pretty rare, so be sure to take it in.
So, essentially, we're standing in the gaping maw of hell.
You got it. I used to love geology when I was in school. I helped Logan build a great baking soda volcano for her science fair.
Cheating on a science fair? That's almost a crime, Anderson.
I'm not gonna say no to quality time with a volcano. I mean, my daughter.
I hope you didn't get stuck in any of those big puddles. Crazy flooding down there, huh? Just like I said.
Deputy, I want the body taken back to town for a proper examination ASAP.
Well, sure, but the coroner won't be back in town for another week after Deerfest.
Not a problem. I'll do it myself.
Oh, and Sheriff Breaker called to say he's got the Bookers at the Oh Dear Diner in town. Oh, and I've got a key to the gate. It's a shortcut back to the parking lot just up the hill.
Thanks. Let's get the car, drive to Bright Falls, and talk to these witnesses, the Bookers.
At the diner, right? I could use a cup of coffee.
Let's try that shortcut the deputy mentioned.
Sounds good.
Seems like a nice town so far. Murders aside. Pretty woods. Cute lodge we got set up in. We should go for a hike if we get a chance.
Now you're just being mean, Anderson.
Deputies aren't exactly up to the task, but hopefully the sheriff will be more helpful.
Not a surprise about the deputies. Doubt they see much stuff this gruesome.
I'll be back in a second.
Roger.
A lunchbox again. Who's leaving these out here? Can't fit the clues all together yet. Heart removed, tripod, tracks leading to a dead end.
A tripod? For a camera? To record a snuff film?
Maybe. And why take out his heart just to throw it away?
To stuff in something for us to find.
Qué raro esto lo del cambio.
Here we are. Let's drive back to town and meet the sheriff at the... I can't get that manuscript page out of my head. I've never seen killers reach out so directly before.
Damn impressive work so far. With your technique, these hunches were moving fast.
I wasn't sure about taking a case so far from home, but I'm thrilled to be here for this mystery.
Wow, mames.
Need to swing by the lodge to get anything from the field office?
No, I'm all set.
I'll park there anyway. I want to walk to the diner, get a feel for the town. The diner's just up the waterfront. Shouldn't keep the sheriff and our witnesses waiting.
I smell coffee.
Mames, esta madre es una preciosa. La puta madre.
That concludes our debate on whether pets should be allowed at this year's...
I'm gonna go check something out.
For those
Be
of
right
you
back.
Just tuning in, you're listening to the Pat Main Radio Hour, brought to you by Davis Family Moose Jerky. And boy, what an eventful day here in Bright Falls. By now, we've all seen the FBI setting up shop in town, and I'm sure you're all asking the same question I am. Did they bring all this darn rain with them?
I need something to cut this.
¿Está la chaqueta esa?
Hi.
So sleepy. Just a few more days. Just a few more days.
Good to see you.
chula de juego, pero bueno, lo seguiré después. Espero que les haya sido esperado. Juegazo, vamos, ya pasadísimo de lanza. Piensen mucho con eso. Hasta la próxima.